Protests erupting out across the nation from the east to the west coast.
This after an investigation has been launched into the leak of the Supreme Court's draft opinion on abortion access.
And right now an investigation is underway to try and figure out who is behind the leak. But this morning reactions are continuing to pour in.
News 12's Katie Lusso joins us from Barclays Center to explain. Katie, what can you tell us?
Well, that draft has been confirmed as genuine, but Chief Justice John Roberts, he says it is not a final opinion. Well, whether or not it is, people across the city and across the country are giving their opinions right now. From Arizona to California, Florida,
abortion access in America is in crisis.
And here at home, protests held in opposition to the possibility that Roe v. Wade could be overturned. Celebrities like Amy Schumer.
Women want more rights, more access to abortion, more freedom, not less. John Roberts and his court are spitting in our faces right now.
Politicians like Letitia James, who say she herself had an abortion.
It is a fundamental right, and don't get it twisted, even though the United States Supreme Court may get it wrong.
And everyday New Yorkers all sounding off.
I was so angry. I went back and forth between anger and just grief.
Those attending these rallies and protests in opposition to the leaked 100-page draft, which appears to show a majority of justices would be prepared to uphold a Mississippi law banning most abortions after 15 weeks. The 1973 Roe v. Wade case legalized abortions nationwide, and if overturned, advocates worry it could lead to abortion bans in nearly half the states across the country.
This isn't just a woman's fight. It affects everyone of any gender. You know, it's not just for us. It affects every generation, every future generation, every past generation.
Well, Katie, now we know that if Roe v. Wade is overturned, it would leave the decision to allow women the right to choose up to each state. So the question is, how does that impact us here locally?
Well, here in New York, there is already legislation in place that protects a woman's right to choose. And Governor Kathy Hochul, she has maintained that she supports a woman's right to choose. In fact, she was out there at some of the rallies yesterday, right alongside Planned Parenthood and their supporters. Anthony and Aisha.